Hey!
Hello everybody. So, thank you Ari. So today we are going to show you, it's very sunny, we're going to show you that we finally got the soil moved into the garden beds after a couple of weeks of it sitting in our driveway because it was too wet. So we're very excited that it's finally in. So check that out.
It only took a couple weeks and just about 4 hours of labor. I'm still recovering from that, but it was worth it.
Yeah, I think we're both still recovering from it because I looked up online that apparently a cubic yard of soil weighs about 2,000 pounds. We moved over 5 cubic yards of soil. We moved over like 5 tons of soil.
I still got to run the math on that. A cubic yard is 2,000 pounds?
Yeah, cubic yard.
Okay.
Yeah, and I ordered 5, but I'm pretty sure they gave us more than 5 because over there, probably right there above my finger, is the rest of the pile of the dirt that we don't have any use for right now, but I think we might try to make like potato sacks or something. But I don't know for sure. I know they're gonna be used for herbs and stuff like that, but right now it's just sitting there. So, okay, so today we have kale starts that are planted, and these are, I think they're called dwarf blue Scotch curly something or other. And then right here, obviously there's nothing up, but there's lettuce planted, and it is Rocky Top mix from Baker Creek. And then right here is cabbage that is planted, and I went ahead and planted these ones because they're supposed to do well in cold weather, and even though I think that we might be done with frost, I still don't know for sure, but the things that I've planted right now should be able to handle frost if we get it. And then today I worked with some hardware cloth, and I just made like some dog / bunny proofing fence on this one since I've already got stuff planted in here, because our dogs like to play and they tend to not pay attention to where they're going. So I just wanted to make sure they couldn't get in there, Miss Ari. So yeah. And then also last year I had a rabbit have her babies in my tiny garden bed, and I just wanted to make sure that that didn't happen again, because it was really cute, but I don't want it to happen again because we have dogs and they will eat them. So I love how we have little aisles here. This is so cool. But where this board is right here, we have garlic and onions planted, and I guess you might be able to see a little bit.
No vampires here.
Well, yeah, you might be able to see where they're mounded a little bit, and I have the board over it just in case Ronan and Aria jump in there. Hopefully they'll avoid the board because I haven't gotten this one fenced off yet, but that's the next one on the list. We moved the soil into the beds, and then once they were all filled up, I also added all of my rabbit compost in here, so it should be like super rich. I'm really hoping that we get like gigantic tomatoes. So, and also there's one other thing that we've been doing lately, and it includes the baby bunnies. So this is a rabbit tractor that I made, and I made this using all scrap wood from our garage because I didn't want to go to Lowe's. It was when the quarantine thing like first started, so I didn't want to go to Lowe's. I just wanted to use all the scrap wood that we had in the garage, so I ended up making this, and it's kind of small right now. I think it does really, really well though for Holly and her babies. And they're like not living here full time right now. I just put them in for a couple hours a day, but they really enjoy the grass. Hey girl. They really enjoy the grass, and the babies are eating a lot and getting really big. They're almost 6 weeks old now. They'll be 6 weeks old on Tuesday.
I got a little baby bunny.
Which one is that? Oh, that's just one of the black ones. We have a couple that have white marks on their faces, but this one's just in black. They're so cute. So we have corrugated metal roofing This was all left over from when we did the rabbit hutch last year. And then also I did it back here, but what I really want to do, I didn't do this yet, I really need to figure out how to make this part on hinges so I can like open it up. Because what I really want to experiment with this summer is I want to let Holly live in here full time and have a litter in here and just live in the tractor. And I think it'd be really cool to like show her in the tractor, like living in there, and like compare the growth rates to the babies to the bunnies living in the cages. So I might do that with the next litter. So this next week we are breeding Holly again, and then her babies will be weaned off and they'll be living part-time in the tractor without her after a couple of weeks.
Vacation home.
Yes, vacation home. So we'll be breeding Holly on Wednesday or Thursday, then we'll be breeding Bella the next day, and then we'll be breeding Camille on one of those days. So all three of our does are going to be pregnant, and we're going to have 3 litters all at once.
They're getting busy.
Yeah.
You have a good day.
Yes, because they are outside. You guys, we have had like 3 or 4 days in a row of like this kind of weather. It's been like
Beautiful.
It's been beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Like, I wish that Indiana would stay like this all the time. It's been like in the high 50s or 60s, and the sun has been like partly out. It's just been really, really nice. So a couple, let's see, actually it might have been a month ago, I planted a bunch of seedlings in these little hexagon, like grow thingies. I don't know what they're called. But there were tomatoes, there were bell peppers. Those are the bell peppers. They're really small. Bell peppers take a really long time compared to everything else. And there's also kale that I have left over, so I might plant that in containers. I'm not really sure. And there's like 3 types of tomatoes, so we're gonna see which one we like the best. And then yesterday I spent a lot of time putting them in bigger pots just so they can get bigger, and I've really been enjoying the natural sunlight. I have them under grow lights in the house, but they're really enjoying the natural sunlight. And then here I planted a bunch of herbs just yesterday, so obviously none of them are up yet, but I'm really hoping they come up soon, especially with all the sunlight that they've been getting and all that moisture. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, hit the thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed, because that really helps me out.
Tell us more what you'd like to see, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye guys.